Welcome to Dan's On Fandoms. I'm Dan. Hello, Captain Rex. It was great seeing our homeboy back in the mix. The most recent episode of The Bad Batch, titled Battle Scars, saw our main homie Rex seek out the Bad Batch on Ord Mantell after he learned of their whereabouts from Rafa and Trace Martez at the end of last episode. I originally thought it was Bail Organa that Trace and Rafa reached out to, but I was super excited to see it was Rex. The episode saw Rex and the Bad Batch travel to the junkyard planet of Bracca to remove the inhibitor chips still embedded in the Bad Batch, which, thank the Maker, since Rex saved Omega from Wrecker after Wrecker's inhibitor chip activated. At the end of the episode, we saw Rex reach out to an unknown individual and tell them to meet up with him at a rendezvous spot. But who exactly was he speaking to? I think there are several possibilities of who it could be: Ahsoka Tano, Bail Organa, and Saw Gerrera. Ahsoka seems like the most likely individual Rex spoke to, but let's make a case for all three. Starting with Ahsoka, we know that Rex and Ahsoka had a very close relationship with each other. The last time we saw these two together on screen was in the series finale of the Clone Wars, where Rex and Ahsoka survived the initiation of Order 66 before they seemed to go their separate ways, especially when combined with what happened in the events of the Ahsoka novel. Sadly, I don't think we can go by what happened in the Ahsoka novel anymore, so now I'm inclined to say that there's a very real possibility that Ahsoka might not have gone into hiding and is working with Rex to fight the Empire and/or is seeking other clones to help remove their inhibitor chips. Although I think the Bad Batch series is going to wind up not fully aligning with what happened in Ahsoka, I do think we're going to find out in the series that, just like in the Ahsoka novel, Ahsoka is going to wind up working with Bail to create the Rebel Alliance Intelligence Service, which was a branch of the Rebel Alliance responsible for obtaining and analyzing military, diplomatic, and economic information about the Empire. If Ahsoka is currently working with Bail and the burgeoning Rebel Alliance, it makes a ton of sense that Rex would be in contact with Ahsoka, as Rex told Hunter that he and others are still fighting for the Republic. Additionally, Rex learned of the Bad Batch's location from Rafa and Trace, who are also very closely associated with Ahsoka from their time together during the Clone Wars. Additionally, during the previous episode Decommissioned, we saw Rafa and Trace had in their possession R7A7. R7A7 was Ahsoka's droid, so there's another connection to Ahsoka, which makes it even more likely that it was Ahsoka who Rex spoke to and will be meeting up with. Aside from Ahsoka, Bail Organa is another individual Rex could have reached out to. Bail played a large role in helping to create not only the Rebel Alliance, but also Rebel Alliance Intelligence. Ahsoka also played a large role in creating that branch of the Rebel Alliance, and with Ahsoka's connection and knowledge of Bail, Ahsoka could have connected Rex to the Galactic Senator. The last person I think Rex could have been speaking to is Saw Gerrera. Rex is well aware of Saw Gerrera from their time working together on Onderon fighting the Separatist army, and we saw in the first episode of The Bad Batch that Saw is already fighting the Empire. Rex could have connected with Saw and is helping Saw build up his forces and/or connecting him with the likes of Bail Organa or others that are working to establish the Rebel Alliance. With all of this said, I think Ahsoka is most likely who Rex contacted at the end of Battle Scars. Between us already seeing Rafa and Trace, R7A7, and with us knowing that Ahsoka will help build up Rebel Alliance intelligence at some point, our homegirl seems like the most likely person that Rex was speaking to. What's awesome is that, at some point in the Bad Batch, there's a possibility we could very well see Rex meet up and work with Ahsoka, Bail, and Saw. There's also a very real possibility that those three are all currently working together to fight the Empire. Even though Saw will eventually split off from the Rebel Alliance, he could very well be working with Bail, Ahsoka, and others that are working to plant the seeds of the Rebel Alliance. Guys, not only is there a real chance we're going to see Ahsoka in the Bad Batch, but signs are pointing to the Bad Batch potentially playing a role in the formation of the Rebel Alliance, and your homeboy can't frickin' wait to see if that were to happen. Whomever it was that Rex spoke to, I can't wait to see what happens next in the Bad Batch, as it looks like Crosshair is returning next episode, but I got my fingers crossed that we'll be seeing Ahsoka Tano real soon. But what do you guys think? Who do you think Rex was speaking to? Let us know down in the comments. If you like this video, please help out the channel by hitting that like button and making sure you subscribe. Follow the channel on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Dan's On Fandoms. Thanks for watching, and stay nerdy.